and the three gifts. A young man named Farzan left home and was seeking his fortune in the world. He had not gone far when he saw three brothers arguing. "Help us!" the man shouted to Farzan. When he approached, they told him that their father had died and had left them three things. The first was a sword that cut through anything. The second was a turban that makes the wearer invisible. The third was a carpet that magically takes the person who sits on it to any location he wishes. The three could not decide how to divide the item between them. "I will be glad to help you," Farzan said, "but I must try each item to see if you told me the truth." Farzan swung the sword at a large rock. Its blade easily cut through the hard surface. "Now let me see the carpet and the turban," Farzan said. He put on the turban. He became invisible. With the turban on his head and the sword in his hand, Farzan sat on the carpet. He wished to go to a place where the brother could not find him. Whoosh! When Farzan opened his eyes, he was in a beautiful city. Farzan learned that the king of this country was extremely upset. His daughter disappeared every night. The king offered half the kingdom and the princess' hand in marriage to the person who could find out why. Farzan put on the turban and became invisible. He crept into the princess's room and hid. That evening, a huge, ugly red demon appeared before the princess. "It is time, princess," said the demon Lala. "Climb into the basket on my head and we'll go." The princess seated herself in the basket. Farzan, who was still invisible, jumped up and sat beside her. The demon flew through the window and into the night air. He didn't stop until he reached a huge palace. At the palace, an evil, ugly demon greeted the princess. This was the king of all the demons. When the demon king leaned over to kiss the princess on the cheek, the invisible Farzan stepped between them and he pushed the demon away. Farzan then kissed the princess's cheek. "Why do you push me away?" the demon roared. "Why do you not let me kiss you?" The princess was confused. "I do not push you," she said, "and you did kiss me." The demon was enraged. He clapped his hand and ordered a servant to bring the evening meal. "It's time to eat." At the table, Farzan sat silently beside the princess. He was still invisible. Every time she tried to take a bite of food, Farzan grabbed it. He was trying to ruin their dinner. "Something is wrong, terribly wrong," the princess cried. "Please let me go home." "Fine, you may go," the demon king said. "I will see you tomorrow." Lala was cold. The princess quickly climbed into the basket on Lala's head. This time, Farzan stayed behind. After the princess left, Farzan drew the sharp sword out of his back. He tiptoed behind the demon king with a single blow. He cut off the demon's head. A clap of thunder sounded. The palace shook, and the wall began to crumble. Farzan sat on the carpet and wished he was back in the princess' room. When Farzan arrived, he quickly found the king. He told him about the demon who kidnapped the princess every evening. Farzan said, "The demon is dead. I used my sword to cut off his head." You have saved me," the princess shouted with joy. "The demon wanted to make me his bride. He said if I did not marry him, he would destroy my father's kingdom." When the king heard it, he gave Farzan half of his kingdom and let him marry the princess. A few days after the wedding, each of the three brothers received a package. One package held the sword, the other held the turban, and the third held the carpet. Each package contained a note instructing the brothers to always share their gift with each other. The end. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.